So the Overseer Eternity of Pain fight was bugged on arrival, but will there be compensation? Where does MCOC exist in the Marvel Universe? We have the answers to that. Amazing offers for the event quest completion this month. They're really good, by the way. Nexus Crystal compensation, and much, much more. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Friday. Shh, don't wake the baby.
Faster, faster. That was actually kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. Let it out. Let it out. Oh, God. Right, you'll be put away now.
Timequake! Someone change the future!
Yeah, might be. Bye-bye now. More for noisy old Deadpool next week. In any case, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe with post notifications on all that lovely stuff. And we get right in the action with Marvel Insider. There's new quests and activities out for Marvel Insider. Let's have a quick look at the bundles, because I don't think I've covered the bundles this month. So what we've seen is, okay, well, there's some 2 stars of champions, which is not too bad, especially if you're starting off very early with the game, and small energy refills. So I suppose if you've got like an alt account, this could really benefit that kind of kick-off. And what have we got from the larger bundle? We've got in the larger bundle a 3 energy refills, which I believe are the full ones, which is still pretty nice, and the, you know, crystal kind of new champion type ones, and some 5-star signature stone crystals, which is equally nice as well. So some nice stuff over on Marvel Insider to go and check out rewards wise. It's definitely not like revives and things like that, but you know, this is still good stuff to pick up, especially if you're new to the game and want to pick up some thingies. Next up, and a feature is not in game at the moment. So for a lot of you that know, don't know, one of the big updates that was meant to be coming in is something where you're allowed to, with units, take a rank 1 of a 4-star up to like a further rank by all the resources being accumulated into a unit cost, which for me personally, I don't think I would like to recommend to people, especially at an early stage of the game when you're looking to kind of grab, you know, resource to do units invested into masteries and units invested into more kind of like substantial things. I don't think I'd recommend that, but there'll be people out there that want to be encouraged to spend when they're new to the game in order to get those quick gains, and I'm sure that there will be people that will like this. But that feature, which we're talking about, is not currently in game. Developers saying that it appears that there were concerns around introducing the feature right as the update went live. It is in the current build. The dev team just wants to iron out the kinks before flipping the big switch. So a big switch is making Kabam kinky. Well, maybe we'll see it next update. And now on to interesting news. And interesting news is that if you didn't know, where the universe that the Battle Realm inhabits. Now, I'm sure there's people that, like myself, are interested in the fact that we are on Earth 616, or that's where we kind of know a lot of things to be happening. And it's been sort of alluded to in the MCU. And also it's been alluded to that there are multiple different types of Earths or planets within a universe. So, you know, Christine in the Multiverse of Madness refers to a different number of like Earth or wherever they are at the given time. But it's always kind of intrigued me as to like where we are with like the Battle Realm, and also is it part of like the universe that is kind of like within the comic books and stuff like that, which it technically is, because there is a comic book like series of Contest of Champions, and maybe that's the reason it had to be kind of like first at the same time in order to be a thing. I don't know. In any case, if you didn't already, we're in Earth 517. If you want to learn more about this, there's a link in the description down below. There's also some really interesting tidbits of information, like right here where we've got America Chavez, who, you know, is that multiversal traveler, theorized that the Battle Realm is the end point of the multiverse, with its purpose being to suck the falling debris of dying universes. Once it has finished collecting up all the remains of the multiverse, it's believed it'll become the start point of a new one, like a new multiverse. She also theorized the Battle Realm automatically spawns countless dimensional counterparts of anyone or anything that comes into it. This point was seemingly proved right when the alternate evil versions of her, a newcomer to the Battle Realm, spawned to fight the Summoner. So there's lots of kind of little bit of tidbits of information, and yeah, like it's very interesting to kind of find out, like, okay, well, what is this? Well, you know, where are we? And we never really kind of find out if we've like 100% joined the Marvel universe with well, it's kind of like it's referred to as TRN 517. So whether or not we actually are, hey, we're on 517. Not quite sure, but it's still interesting, you know, and whether or not it kind of like could tie into like how things were maybe seen in the MCU, that we could get like, I don't know, a nod to this Earth thing. Imagine that. Imagine like a multiversal nod, like they did some film and it went like, oh yeah, and there's Aegon, someone dressed up as Aegon, you know, just kind of like as part of like some sort of fight-based thing. That would be cool. I don't think it will ever happen, but you know, it's good to dream, people. Just quickly now on to some spending issues, and that is with the Nexus offer. Recently, July 9th, this was last week nearly, there was a bunch of people that would be shortchanged as they were, saying that the Cav Nexus Worship Wonder Pack, they were missing one crystal. And that's really annoying. Kabam Exhibit Festival says, hey there, the team will be sending out an additional crystal to anyone who's missing out. That was July 9th. And so far, it does not look as of the 12th of July. The team is still working on getting the crystals out to everyone as soon as possible. Just trying to be thorough to make sure that the list is complete, so anyone affected will get their crystal correctly. So yeah, if you bought that deal, you will be getting your compensation. It's just unknown as to when that will be. I still don't know whether or not people got the gold compensation, the golden circle compensation a little while back. And now on to really good deals. Yes, Kabam pulled out a massive and amazing deal, well received. I'm not 100% sure. I thought people got the same type of deal with Uncollected, so whether or not this was like, you know, all throughout, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, 40% team revives. I think someone was like trying to explain this to me, this deal, and I obviously wasn't paying attention because I don't really kind of pay attention too much to these deals because they've just been bad on month in, month out, and I'm kind of, no, well, I don't want to say I'm kicking myself over it because I just wouldn't find any use for them at the moment, and I like saving my units for stuff that I've got planned for the future. But if I was to go back, I would definitely go grab it, because not just for 1,000 units that you get the value of the team revive, so that's there, you've just paid for that. You also additionally get 5 60% revives, 5 40% revives, 10 30% green boosts, 10 full energy refills, and then some health potions. That is an absolutely amazing deal. Well done, Kabam, for rolling this out. And it does make a lot of players like really interested as to, like, you know, will we see this more? Like, it would be great to see this more. I definitely know that if I'm gonna have to like 100% or kind of go through like Uncollected to see if they run something similar. They wouldn't exactly roll the same thing here, but if they roll out anything that's kind of like those there plus say the energy refills, then I probably will get it because it's actually good value, and also sends me into a bit of a unit collection. I'll be ready to kind of like commit to it. I don't want to go below 10,000 units. But in any case, like it's a pretty like really spiffing deal, absolutely spiffingly magnificent. Nobody in the UK says that, only me because I'm an absolute twit. But that, yeah, it was like I think it's one here, the Subservience potion bundle. I want to say it was that one right there. Yeah, so they're often not prompt immediately, and it appears when you switch screen to other content. Maybe that's what happened to me, I don't know. Maybe that's the reason I didn't see it, because it didn't switch up. Now, with these deals being well received, you know, what's Kabam gonna do in the future? They're gonna run out more of these amazing deals, and yes, quite possibly that's the case. Kabam Jack said the event quest completion offers will have slight changes depending on the event, but they will continue to look fairly similar. Fantastic. That's great. You know, it's great news to note, because this is a good deal. Kabam did a good job with kind of putting out this particular deal. More of these, please. Long may it continue. Also, X Havoc has a little bit of a stab at trying to get the values, and there's an obvious mistake here about the 400 units for 40% team revives. That's not the case. That's a mistake. I'm pretty certain that they were aware of that after. But that should be 1,000 units, so that should mean that like extra 600 in there. So 2,100 estimated units, 2,100 units of value estimated, And yeah, for the price of 1,000 units, it's a good deal. It's actually one of the best deals that Kabam have put out in a long time. Better than July 4th deals. So it's like, it's really good to see. And there is a kind of that question of the value on level 6 health potions and say the 60% revives. But I think that comes close. 2,100 units of value for the price of 1,000 units. Big thumbs up. Looks very, very nice. So yeah, long may these deals re-roll out and continue, because they're good crack to eat. And now let's move on to our final story, which is all about the Overseer bug. Yes, Overseer in Eternity of Pain rolled in with a bug, which is very, very annoying and disappointing. More disappointing because it gives me serious Venompool Variant 8 launch vibes. So the player said, I have noticed that he auto-blocks during the special attack, that's Overseer, even though his description says he can only auto-block basic attacks. Why would Kabam use a champion that's bugged for Eternity of Pain fight? Have they ever acknowledged the bug? And there was an active forum thread. People were, saying, this looks bugged. Especially as I intercept his special attack, he auto blocks me and hits me with a light combo, and I am dead. Especially with stuff, especially with the rich get richer, stun immune, etc. So yeah, there seems to be some like auto blocking issues with the champion. It was noted by Kabam, and as of yesterday, which is kind of odd because this kind of went out on the 13th. Is it the 13th? We had Wednesday the 13th. Wednesday the 13th, yeah. It's going to take till today to be to fix, so the 15th. So I mean, the positive side of things is Kabam acted quickly. I'll buy it a bit late, but also there's going to be some kind of repercussions and domino effect as to like how it's affected other players and their ability to kind of like use resources and things, because that's the sad thing. People would have used a lot of resources on this particular interaction. And yeah, when content is bugged, you kind of go, and it's quite reasonable. This is a nice for those who push through the Eternity of Pain fights with a bug. Will a few revives be sent their way? Not a huge deal either way, but I believe precedent in the past for a similar bug, bosses usually warranted a few items. Curious is all. Yeah, but that's a polite way of asking for it. It's a polite way of saying for like, will there be any compensation for those that kind of went in while this is bugged? As I said, case in point is the Venompool fight of Variant 8. If anybody remembers that, they went into that particular fight and the fight was bugged against the the top boss, and people would still kind of like push through it, but it was broken. Nobody knew it was broken until, say, I think it was like 24 hours after, and it was like, yeah, not good by Kabam standards. But in any case, there's doesn't seem to be any kind of like, move on that one just yet. But the fix has gone in. So Kabam says the team pushed a fix for this issue, but it may take a bit longer, a bit to fully propagate. God, it's too. I need my coffee. Actually, need my coffee. I'd recommend restarting your app in the next 10 to 15 minutes if you haven't done already. So go and check out in game. This should be fixed now. I haven't done this yet because I just don't have the time just yet to kind of go into it. And I'm glad that I haven't yet, because me saving a bit of time, which is the first time I've kind of like waited a little bit longer to do an Eternity of Pain fight, has saved me the hassle. Especially if Kabam do not compensate against this, because then I could be like, right, well, where's what are you gonna do, Kabam? We're gonna help out. I'll use some stuff in it. That's not nice. But in any case, it is fixed, so that's good. And yeah. No news on compensation just yet. If there is, then I'll talk about it on Monday's news show. Just before we end, a massive thank you to those that support the channel as a YouTube member and as a Patreon, who are on screen right now, you lovely, lovable scamps. Also, those that support on twitch.tv/RichTheMan Live. If you've got an Amazon Prime account, give a free Twitch sub. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost you a penny if you have Amazon Prime. But all these lovely people are on screen right now. Thanks to those gift subs as well. Bits, donations, all those things. And I'll see you very soon. And yes, that has been a new show for today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing another video. I might even just do like a chilled kind of like side quest grind stream later on. Haven't decided. We'll see you later on for whatever I decide. And then later on with some Fall Guys and other stuff. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.